My name is Phil Rhoda. I go by the in-game name of Slate, and I am the assistant coach for Hitlist Esports. So my background starts in the Philippines, actually, in a small and what you would describe as pretty dingy internet cafe. My cousins and I would go down there almost every day to play Counter-Strike Source, and we weren't the best, that's for sure, but we had so much fun just kind of messing around with hostage maps and everything. And when I get back to Canada, the first thing I do, I wanted to figure out how to play Counter-Strike again, and that's about the time that Global Offensive was also coming out. So when that released, I downloaded it on my family PC and just played so much, just tried to get better and better and better and better. Throughout high school, I wrote for some blogs for Denial Esports as well as Exertus Esports. I am now working with Hitlist Esports, assistant coaching and doing PR stuff on the side, and just I'm here along for the ride, I guess. So my coaching style revolves heavily around communication, and I think that is super important because that's one of the things that can take a team from good to great. My hopes for the team are pretty simple. I think that every single person in this organization has tier 1 material, and I think that setting a goal that is anything less than that would be doing a disservice to us.
Yeah! I'm the fucking top dog! Let's go!
My name, Joe Valdecanius. My in-game name is Moof Juice, and I'm the lead analyst for Hitlist. Esports and video games has been something I've always done and played since I was a kid. And the reason, or how I got into esports, is because I wanted to try something else in terms of analytics. I usually do sports analytics with football and basketball. So I said, you know what, why not try it with esports? Because you know what, people in League, Valorant, CSGO love all these numbers and stuff, and why not bring it to a new and up-and-coming organization? At least for me, analytics doesn't need to be super complex. You don't need to be predicting things every single time. From in-person sports to esports, showing how well you do is just as important as predicting what you can do. I think the best way to show a person where they need to improve is visually. Personally, I'm a big visual learner, so trying to create good graphics that are simple but impactful in what they deliver. So it doesn't need to be super complex again, but as long as the point gets across, then that's what matters. My hope for Hitlist is that we get this baby as far as we can go. I mean, isn't that why we're all here? I don't think I would be on board. I don't think any of us would be on board if our goal wasn't to make it big, right?
I am Jordan Galexia Prasad, and I'm the head coach for Hitlist Valorant team. So I used to play Halo 3 pretty competitively. I played for a lot of teams. And then I kind of switched over to WoW because Halo 3 died, and I played WoW for a very long time. I also played CSGO. I was Global Elite, and then when Valorant came out, I haven't really stopped playing it. And it's kind of sparked my interest in playing competitive again. And the best thing about me is my game sense. So coaching and helping people grow would be something I would want to pursue over actually playing. The type of player I am is I want to use the word calculated. I'm not one to be the first in. I like to analyze the situation before I play. That way it gives me the best chance to succeed, since I don't have the fastest reaction time. Coaching style, I like to give 90% good feedback and 10% bad feedback, and I like to focus on the small things. This game is all about advantages, and if we focus on the small things, those advantages become easier to us because something we're focusing on is not necessarily something the other team will be focusing on. On top of that, I'm a big advocate of positive reinforcement and a very healthy workplace and a place to learn. I think that's very important. For the future, VCT, man. I think that's everyone's dream on the team. Definitely, it's going to take quite a few VCTs to place higher, but as long as we get to VCT, and then from there, we, just keep placing higher and higher, eventually we'll be talked about with everyone else.
My name is Stuart Taco Wolf. I am a co-founder of Hitlist Esports, and I am currently helping out with managing and coaching our Valorant team. When I was a kid, I spent a lot of time inside. Like, I was very much a to myself kid. I would read a lot. I was super quiet in school, and eventually I got a hold of a Wii and Super Smash Brothers Brawl, and that just blew my entire mind. When I was a little bit older, I got access to a computer and I started playing Minecraft when it came out, and eventually I got a hold of CS 1.6, and that just changed my whole life, because that was the first time, other than a Call of Duty game, that I had really had the chance to compete in a game. And then Rainbow Six Siege came out, and when that came out, I knew that that was going to be something special for me. Eventually got the chance to play semi-pro for a little bit, and that was a really fun experience. And then after that, I stepped down and then went to coach Counter-Strike again, because I got an offer to do that. So I went back to kind of a more just a coaching, managing role, the whole back end of things. And it was there that I realized that that was what I really wanted to do, was help other people grow as players and as people. That was kind of the moment when I realized oh, I want to do this on my own for real. I'm always the first person to reach out to people and be hey, is this something that I could help you with? Or, is there anything you need from me, or stuff like that? So it's just, for me, it's being really, really available and open to everybody that I work with. My goal for this organization is to become a tier 1 organization, be competing with your Sentinels, your 100 Thieves, your Gen G, stuff like that. Because I truly believe that if we're putting in the work, then we're going to see the results.